Hello guys, this is rabbidluigi and welcome to a sort of, it's not really an update video, because it's not an update video, but it's kind of like an end of year review in a way. It's not really an update video. It takes the format of an update video, it just won't be doing any updates as whatever, doesn't matter. What I want to say is, have you had a nice Christmas? Have you had a nice Christmas? I hope you did. I had a very nice Christmas. What did you get for Christmas? I got this microphone, which you might be able to hear. It's a little bit different to what I use normally. It's a blue Yeti microphone, which is another way of saying that it's a very, very good microphone. It's a very expensive microphone, but it's very, very good. And I think you might be able to hear that it's quite good, because my voice is quite clear, even though I've got a cold. So that's nice. We also got like a Triforce cufflinks, which look really, really swish, not gonna lie. Didn't get any games. I've still got a cold though. I didn't get any games, but I'm okay with that because I've got money, so I can buy games. So that's perfectly okay. But what I want to do here, guys, is as a sort of a way of rounding out the year, I just like to go over what I've done this year and what it's meant for different aspects of that year and what I did. So just starting all the way back like a year ago, January. Remember January? I don't love January. Why was I going to say I love January? I hate January. It's a really boring month. Nothing happens. But I put out a countdown that time, all the way back in January. Top 10 things I hate about video games, which is quite a lot of fun. That countdown was long, kind of stupid. People liked it. It was popular. But the reason why I bring that up is because there was a thing called copyright claim, and someone said, no, you can't have this fun, you cannot have this joy, I'm going to crush you with my copyright claim. And that is a horrible thing. If you've ever had a copyright claim on a video, it's a devastating thing to wake up to more than anything else, because I always check my phone first before I check my computer or something like that. So I woke up and it like wouldn't let me in. I thought my account was gone. That was really fucking scary. But all I want to say about that is it did take me a little while. There were a couple of options of how to remove that. I think there was the option of either waiting for 6 months, which is a really long time when you think about it, or fighting the copyright claim. And I did fight the copyright claim, and I got it off that video, and I'm very happy that I did, because it was a false claim. Google, you've screwed up many things in the past year. I'll forgive you for that. But please, if you're going to implement Google Plus and destroy the video responses and destroy the comment section, could you at least take like one look at your copyright claim system, because it's terrible. It's really, really bad. But anyway, after that, I did a countdown about Smash Bros characters. I don't know if you remember that one. It was my favourite characters from the whole series of Smash Bros characters, and it was the biggest vocal countdown I've ever done to this date. Because 40 is a pretty huge number when you think about it. And that actually came with a lot of difficulties, because 40 is a big number. It means that I couldn't have that long, I couldn't have that much time in between parts, because people were saying, you know, where's the next part? I want to see what's going on in this countdown. I want to see what your favourite Smash Bros character is. And the problem with that is because February, around that time, it kind of took between February to April, pretty much, that whole countdown. Because I had school, I had studies to do, I had stuff to do in that time, and I just could not get it done that quickly. I had to record footage for that. That was one of the first times I had to actually record footage for most of the countdown. And it was difficult. I was quite aggressive in a way towards my audience at that time. You were kind of patient. You were quite patient with me, actually. You were like, okay, you know, it takes a little bit of time. I kind of took the piss out of the how long it was taking with the April Fool's joke. Remember that one? That was so dumb. I kind of look back on that and think, wow, people actually thought this was a genuine video, and I fucked them in the face. It was pretty bad. I do apologise, but I do thank the people who were very patient with me on that one. Even, you know, the people who weren't that very patient with me, you kept me going. You said, yes, this countdown needs to get out, and I did get it out, and I was very happy with that. I mean, around the same time, because that was taking a very long time, I did actually start Let's Playing. I think my first Let's Play was Let's Play Star Fox Adventures, which was around February as well. And the whole point, quite a lot of people said this to me around the time, why are you doing this? It's just to keep you ticking along. I mean, there's all the idea of you can have a separate channel, 2 separate channels, but if you haven't got the content to put out, it's going to be quite a barren spell where you've got nothing happening on your channel. I mean, if you take it at the moment where countdowns aren't immediate at the moment, I have a Let's Play going. And if I didn't have that going, it would be a very long period of time between videos, and I don't really like the sound of that. As a representative of my channel, doesn't sound like the best thing. But Let's Plays, for all their foibles in a way, I guess that might be the right word, I don't know. It's an interesting format for me, because I'm quite a scripted person. I see a script in front of me, and I say, yes, I can do this, I can read exactly what's in front of me, and do it well, which is how the countdowns work. But because it's unscripted, like this update video is now, it lets me sort of structure my thoughts better, and be able to put what my thoughts are into my face, and make words out of them. And yeah, it's a very good skill to learn, because unscripted is something very important. You can do it in like speeches in real life, so that's fantastic. Sort of moving on quite considerably from around February to, you know, there's like April in there. I think I did another Let's Play at that point. But I want to quickly like leap on to July. Now July, in case you forgot, was a fucking incredible month. Not so much for the content. I mean, the content was pretty good, but it was more the fact that it was Zelda month. And I've done a Zelda month before. I did it, oh shit, April 2012. That's a long time ago. That's a really long time ago. And I decided to do one a little bit later because I thought about doing it. Then I realised it was about March, and I thought I can't get everything done in time for April, so I'm a little bit fucked. So I had to work about, you know, how to get 4 countdowns, about 4 side videos, a fucking Let's Play, all this sort of crazy shit in time for July. And to be honest, it wasn't as crazy and as hectic and as demanding as the previous one, because I didn't have one massive video that needed like all my attention on it. Was just the medley video, which was crazy last time. Fucking hell, guys. Of course, I got inundated with comments claiming that I copied PBG's idea, because PBG is the only one who could have a Zelda month. Oh my god, guys, you need to know what's going on. But I felt that Zelda month went very well. It was a bit hectic. I did a lot of uploads during that time, and time was tight. But I thought I did very well on that one. There was the Skyward Sword review. Now, I don't really want to talk about this, because if I sort of mention it briefly, the comment section, I feel, for the few people who are going to watch this video, are just going to explode with me talking about, you know, Skyward Sword. I mentioned it. If you didn't see the review, I was quite negative about the game, because it was me and the Artark sort of picking holes in this sort of pristine cherry of a game. Like, that's a really shit analogy, but the whole point was that people weren't very happy with what we were saying, and that disappointed me. Not so much because I was upset that they weren't agreeing with me. I was just upset that people expected me to agree with them, basically, because people were asking me not so much to, you know, say some positives about Skyward Sword, you know, in the review format, but they were asking me to talk more positively about Skyward Sword, in, you know, trying to distort my own opinion, which was never going to work. That's not really how this channel works. I'm not just going to say, you know, my favourite game is Super Mario Galaxy 2 because it's much better than Super Mario Galaxy. No, guys, this was never going to happen. The day that happens, the world is just going to crack in two, because it's just not going to happen. Okay, so just a little heads up there about trying to not so much distort my own opinion, but trying to bend my own opinion to suit the masses, which is not so much a sort of a rebellious kind of I'm gonna say whatever I want because it's a free country. It's more just an integrity thing, or I don't want to have to kind of bend over and say what you want me to say. So anyway, enough of that, because I don't care anymore. I don't really even look at the comment section on that video because it's just carnage. So whatever, we don't talk about that anymore. What I want to talk about is what happened after, because around that time, which is how I was able to do Zelda month to such a degree, I was out of school. You know, previously, like February to about April, May, that sort of time, I was doing exams, I was being prepared for exams, so I couldn't put out videos so often. It was getting a bit tricky and a bit pressured. But about August to kind of October this year, I was just in a zone. I had like a helmet on where it was like countdown mode is activated, go crazy. And I did kind of go crazy. I felt more productive. I was waking up like Okay, I wasn't waking up that early, but I was waking up thinking, yes, let's make some countdowns. And I did like a Let's Play of Super Mario Sunshine as well. But I was thinking, yes, let's make some countdowns. And I did about 5 countdowns in 3 months, which doesn't sound like a lot. But if you think that it takes like 3-4 weeks to make a countdown, usually, at one point I was making countdowns every 2 weeks. You know, I think like the last 2 countdowns before the one I just did, like a month ago or something, it was really quick. I was putting out countdowns very quickly, and the growth of my channel at that period at that time, because I was putting out so many countdowns, my channel grew quite a lot. I mean, there was a period where I had about 50,000 subscribers. I think that was about April or March or something, which was pretty incredible at that time. But that period of time, like August to October, it just grew like crazy. It was ridiculous. So at that point, because I am partnered, I do get a bit of money on this, the growth made me believe that I could do this as a job, as a standalone job. You know, this is a whole hobby as a career. It starts out being something you do because you love and because it's so much fun, and then it you know, turns into being something you love and it's so much fun to do, but you also get paid for doing it, which is crazy when you think about how much that just links up, and it's fantastic. And the support during that time, August to October, was ridiculous. I was out of work, I was out of school, I was looking for work, I had a lot of pressure at home to basically say, get off your lazy ass, go find a job, find a career, do something with your life. And the people on the internet were just like, I didn't really mention this to them, but they were so supportive. They were like, they were so happy with what I was doing. It was fantastic. At which point, after that, about November, I did get a job because I was hunting for one, and I did have a job. People were off my back. It was good. I'm making money off the job, which is fantastic. But it meant that I had to balance that and the countdowns, and that's not easy. That's really not easy. Really, really not easy, because it's a full-time job. It's 9 to 5, which turns into more like 6 to 6 because of my waking up hours and travelling hours. So it's not easy doing that. But again, the patience from you guys. I mean, you know, since that job started in November, I've put out 1 countdown, and the patience again is ridiculous. Because it's just like, okay, you know, in your own time. I did a Wind Waker Let's Play. That's gone down pretty well, because it's like my favourite Zelda game and like my second favourite game of all time. So it's gone down pretty well. I mean, I do apologise for not making more countdowns, because it's tricky, because it's time management, and I'm bad at time management in general. But when I haven't got that much time to time manage, it's not easy. And I'll try and do that better in the new year. I'll try and work it out a little bit better. Maybe put countdowns back on the peak of what I'm doing, and put Let's Plays to one side for a moment. But it's something I will have to do, you know, better next year. Of which point we arrive at now. We arrive at the present. We arrive at the glorious time that is now, 2013, just about. And to be honest, what am I going to do next year? I'm going to do many things next year. I mean, I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to be doing next year, but the best thing is, I've never run out of ideas with this channel. I've never woken up one day and thought, well, fuck, I'm out of ideas for countdowns, or I'm out of ideas for things to do with Let's Plays, or other side videos I can do. There's something I'm planning to do at some point, which is going to be very, very time intensive. It's not a countdown, it's not a Let's Play. I have no idea when I'm going to do it, because it's going to take a long time to do, but I've just got so many ideas in my head for what to do that it's going to be a bit crazy. I mean, I've got so many. Just very quickly, before I sort of go on a rant about what I'm doing next year, can I just say, as a general thanks to you guys, you guys are crazy, because I mentioned like the patience and support I've had throughout this year. It's been ridiculous, because the best thing I can sort of mention is that I started this channel December 21st, 2010, and after that, I think December the 21st, 2011, I had about 1,000 subscribers, which wasn't bad. I hadn't really got going till about April of 2011, so that was pretty good. December the 21st, 2012, I was up to about 22,000 subscribers, which again, as a jump, is pretty incredible. Not gonna lie, that's quite a big jump. December the 21st, 2013 was about, oh, that's tricky. I actually haven't got the exact figure for that, but I think it's about 115,000 subscribers, which is a big jump. Like, if the other one was a big jump, that's like a flea. You know how like fleas can jump like 20 times their body length or something crazy like that? It's a big jump. It's a crazy jump, and I thank you so much for it. 1,000 subscribers when it happened was insane. Not gonna lie, it's insane, guys. It's fucking ridiculous. But as for next year, I'm doing more collabs. I'm doing. It's not so much countdowns, because you know you can do collab countdowns, but you shouldn't just limit it to collab countdowns. You should. I feel that we need more everything, not just countdowns within the countdown community, which I feel has been a little bit dormant recently. I mean, it might just be the sort of run off to Christmas, but I feel as a community, this countdown community, I love that phrase, that countdown community, not so much branch off to other things, but spread out a bit. Not just focus on doing collab countdowns, do more things, but as a community. Because I did that TF2 shenanigans video with Josh and Logan, which was so much fun, and it went down pretty well. So we shouldn't just restrict ourselves to countdowns. I mean, we are the countdown community, it's what we do, but we can branch out. We can do more things. More things, in a way, spreads out your demographic and gets a bigger audience, and that's a fantastic thing. The one thing, the single thing I wanted out of this YouTube experience was never going to be fame or money or views or subscribers. It was always going to be, it kind of comes out from the subscribers a little bit, but it was always people to watch my videos and give me criticism, because that is how you get better at this, by one, having an audience, and two, having an audience that isn't just going to lick your ass all the time, which is a fantastic thing to do, because you people, when I do make a mistake, are very quick to point it out, and I thank you so much for that. So this has been rabbidluigi. This has been a crazy like end of year, quite a rambling, quite relaxed I feel, because it's kind of like the 20-something of December, and I'm quite tired. I spent the whole day picking up sticks because they were chopping them down for a tree, and I was picking them up and wheelbarrowing them away to some far off land. It's a beautiful day. So it's been quite a relaxed thing, but I thank you as a general thing right now. Thank you so much for your support, guys. 2013, fantastic year, crazy year. So many things happened. It was a fucking crazy time for everybody, but I had a ton of fun. 2014, even bigger, even better. Go for newer heights. See how far we can push this thing, guys, because I'm just gonna keep going. I can't stop. It's so much fun. I'm having way too much fun. So thank you so much for your support this year, guys, and I will see you next year, 2014. Brace yourselves. That's all I'm gonna say. Brace yourselves, because you're not ready. You're not ready. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next year.